What's up, guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again today. I hope everyone's doing well and you are taking care of yourselves. Now, before I get into this, I do want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please only take it as that. Now, guys, as we can see here, the price of XRP is going up. I mean, it has come up, a decent amount. We were sitting around 31 cents, and now we have come up roughly about a cent, which it actually looks like it definitely not performing the same way the other coins in the market are. And this could very well be due to the fact that SBI, or the news of SBI going live next week, very possible. But we will see, and even if the price will be affected by SBI going live. Now, I do have to say thank you very much to Crypto Airy for providing this information. That's how I found out about it earlier. But all in all, great information. I mean, just exciting stuff, guys. I think we have a lot to look forward to here in the very near future. Okay, so what do I have for you guys today? Something very fun. And what I'm going to be giving you are 5 reasons why I believe XRP and the new C8 Corvette will far exceed all expectations. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that. Like I said, this is just going to be a fun video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And let's move on. Number 1, they are both revolutionary. Guys, there's nothing like either in their respective markets. Nothing like the both of these. Nothing else can compare. Anything in the price range of the new Corvette, guys, it cannot compare with the performance that the Corvette is bringing. Okay, and similarly, and also for the price. Now, if we look at XRP, if it'll come on, all right, XRP is providing a much faster way of transferring value and costing up to 70% less than current ways of transfer. And even compare it to Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the competitors, or even looking at Swift as a competitor, nothing compares with the transaction speed and the amount of money that is being saved when you use XRP, or when these institutions use XRP. Revolutionary stuff, guys, and just even more to come. Okay, number 2, both are turning the industry on its head. Guys, right now, the competition for both are scrambling to keep up. But XRP and the Chevrolet Corvette have outclassed all of them. Think about it. XRP compared to Swift, which is really more of its competitor, being that Swift is doing something that Ripple is getting XRP to do. Totally outclassed. Swift has come out with this new GPI, which definitely does not fill the bill. It is just a band-aid to help something that is still the same thing in the background. Companies still need, or institutions still need, to have these Nostro Vostro accounts to complete these transactions. It really doesn't solve the major problem. Okay, but XRP, it absolutely does. Now, similarly, when you look at the Chevy Corvette, it is a $60,000 or less than $60,000 supercar. How do you have a supercar that is in the price range of just about everyone that has a job? All someone would need to do is save up the right amount of money, and they could have the performance of a supercar and the quality of a supercar. Okay, I mean, now, yes, I would have to admit that most likely, if you were to say compare the Corvette directly to, say, an Acura NSX, or the new one, or any of those cars that are over $100,000, the fit and finish and the products that are being used may be a bit higher quality, but guys, not to the point where it would be a glaring difference, I would say. So definitely, guys, they are both turning the industry on its head, causing their competition to go back to the drawing board and come out with something new. I mean, and at least that can compete with that price range versus the performance. All right. Now, number 3, speed versus price. Again, guys, we look at the Corvette, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Okay. The other performance numbers, even better, guys. And if we look at, I do have something that actually, yeah, here we go. So if we look at the Corvette here, and I'll go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. So if we look at the Corvette's price, less than $60,000, obviously, like I said. Acura NSX, $159,000. Audi, 171,000. Now both of these are more than double its price. The Jaguar, okay, is still $40,000 more. The Lexus, $35,000 more. The Mercedes, nearly double. Nissan GTR, nearly double. The Porsche Carrera, nearly double. And if we come down here and look at the 0 to 60 times, Acura NSX, the Corvette, obviously under 3 seconds. We have not gotten official confirmation on the exact speed, but still less than, I would imagine, 2.9 seconds if they're saying under 3 seconds. So again, Acura NSX, 2.9 seconds, which let's say it's on par, guys, still more than double the price. Audi R8, again, more than double the price, and nearly, I mean, just about a half a second slower to 60. The Jaguar, okay, $40,000 more than a second or maybe more slower to 60. The Lexus, again, $35,000 more. 4.4 seconds, more than a full second slower. The Mercedes AMG GT, a second slower. The Nissan GTR not available, but typically it is around 2.9 seconds somewhere, so it would be on par, nearly double the price. And the Porsche Carrera, all right, again, 3.5 seconds, nearly a second slower to 60, guys. I mean, just absolutely amazing. And even if we look at the competition for Ripple, between Ripple and Swift, we're still looking at, my God, the speed versus the price, guys. Swift can take up to 2 weeks to complete a transaction. Now, with this new GPI, the payment can take somewhere around 14 seconds, guys. With XRP, with Ripple XRP, we're still only talking about 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. I think 4 seconds is the actual settlement time. And if we look here, the actual payments settle in 4 seconds, guys. 4 seconds. Here, traditional systems, 3 to 5 days. Now, again, if we're talking about the actual settlement, guys, I mean, totally blown out of the park. And whereas XRP is 4 seconds, the Swift would be 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 days. I'm sorry. And even here, XRP, 1,500 transactions per second. Ethereum, the closest rival, 15 transactions per second. Okay. And Bitcoin, 3 to 6 transactions per second, guys. I mean, just it's no comparison whatsoever. And the same with the Chevy Corvette. As I mentioned, this is just for fun, but I just found it very interesting that the both of them are really coming online and shaking up their respective markets. Okay, so number 4, controversial. All right, both of them have competitors that are for the Corvette not as much, but still they are trying to FUD the product. Saying that the quality isn't there, saying that it's still just a Corvette. guys, the way I look at it, it's all, when you buy a supercar, you're buying a supercar for the performance. Okay. And if I can get a supercar that is under $60,000 with the same performance as something that cost me 170, 100, or maybe even up to $200,000. I know that the McLaren 570 is more than $200,000, and we're talking about roughly the same performance, 0 to 60. Guys, I would take the Corvette all day long. Even if I had millions, I would take that Corvette all day long. Now, as far as XRP goes, yes, of course, the competitors always will try to FUD Ripple XRP, but obviously, the proof is in the pudding, guys. XRP is faster, it's cheaper, and obviously there are a lot of people out there saying, well, because of that, the price will never go up. It's always going to be 30 cents. Guys, as David Schwartz has mentioned, the price has to increase to provide the liquidity that's needed in the market. The price will go up, guys. It will absolutely go up. So don't worry about that. It is something that we have yet to see, but we just have to be patient. It is coming, guys. So yeah, just stay positive, stay strong. Don't get weak hands. There are a lot of people already cashing out and of course putting their tweet out there saying, farewell XRP, I can't do it anymore. They will be very sorry. And even still, it makes no sense because every product or every project out there is suffering from the same bear market. Nothing is moving right now. So it really makes no sense to really sell out of XRP. I mean, for that reason, it just really makes no sense at all. Okay. And number 5, okay, the fifth reason why is the future ahead it just makes everything even better for both of them. Okay, so for the C8, we still have yet to see the Z06. The Z06 is slated to have the a revision of the Blackwing engine that is currently in the Cadillac. Okay, it will be dubbed the LT7, having twin turbochargers and likely 700 plus horsepower. Now, mated with the new body of this C8 Corvette, when we look at the amount of horsepower that the Corvette currently has, I'll show you that in a second. Okay, being slow. If we look at the amount of horsepower the Corvette currently has, which is, let's go back here. It currently has 490. Actually, it's actually 495 horsepower, and it has it's 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Okay, now the actual platform itself is capable of much more. I do believe they were saying that really for this platform, the engine is far underpowered to cause the car to reach its absolute limits. But guys, the LT7 that's put in here, like I said, will be somewhere around 700 plus horsepower, and not to mention other changes that will be made to the platform itself, increasing the width of the rear wheels, and also, as the Z06 has always done, a wider fender flare on here to incorporate the wider wheels. Guys, we are talking about some amazing performance for this vehicle. And as far as XRP, once Cobalt is launched, we are looking at 1 second cross-border transactions, guys. 1 second. And this will absolutely be needed. Again, the amount of money that will be transferred through XRP will be shocking. We have, I don't want to necessarily go into a lot of that, but we have to look at derivatives. We have to look at even the money that, the amount of value that Swift transfers per day. It's more than $5 trillion per day. Guys, absolutely amazing what is about to happen. And then also, if we go ahead and go into what the Corvette has ahead, again, guys, okay, things are being really slow here. I know why. I have too much open. Okay, so here they're looking at actually doing a brand for the Corvette, and actually the SUV here, it really looks a lot like the Lamborghini Urus, to be honest with you. In my, from what I can see here, I'm definitely looking forward to see if this does happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm not quite sure I like the way this SUV is looking, but we'll see. See whatever they have in the future. I definitely, I have to say, I do find it interesting, and yeah, but this is the future, guys. This is the future. Again, I hope you found this kind of a fun comparison that I've done today. I don't know if you guys are, if you are interested in the CA Corvette or just interested in cars at all, you might find this pretty interesting. Again, guys, I do have a second channel. It's DB71. I have a link to it in my description. Go and check it out, and also subscribe to it if you haven't done so, if you haven't checked it out. If you like it, I would definitely appreciate that, guys. Also, here on this video, please like it, and also subscribe to this channel if you like what I'm doing here. Either way, guys, I really appreciate you joining me today. Again, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and come back and see me after hitting that post notification button. So until next time, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.